1934 Ford 5-window. Price: $35,500. Mileage: 1,250 miles. Location: Bemis Point, New York. A true masterpiece of classic American hot rodding, this 1934 Ford 5-window coupe turns heads at every corner. Powered by a 347 Ford stroker with aluminum heads and a Holley carburetor, paired with an EOD automatic transmission, this coupe delivers both smooth cruising and thrilling bursts of speed. The Ford 9-inch Posey rear with disc brakes ensures confident handling, while the beautifully straight body and show-quality burgundy paint reflect the car's meticulous restoration. Inside, a new interior with Bluetooth stereo complements the vintage lines, offering comfort and modern convenience, while hidden AC keeps the cabin cool. What makes this 5-window stand out is the perfect balance of classic style and modern performance. With a 3-inch chop adding to its aggressive stance, ET wheels, and vintage-inspired details throughout, it's a car that feels alive the moment you grip the steering wheel. From cowl vents to subtle chrome accents, every detail has been thoughtfully crafted. 1937 Ford Street Rod Pickup Truck. Price: $28,500. Mileage: 6,000 miles since build. Location: Parkton, Maryland. Built for both show and go, this 1937 Ford Street Rod pickup truck is a striking blend of classic design and modern performance. Under the hood, a 350 small block Chevy with a Holley double-pump 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock intake, and HEI distributor provides instant throttle response and reliable power. Paired with a 700R4 transmission with overdrive and a Ford 9-inch rear on a 4-link coilover setup, this truck offers smooth handling and a spirited ride. Equipped with Billet Specialties 15-inch wheels, Mickey Thompson Pro track tires on the rear, and full instrumentation including speedometer, tachometer, fuel, volts, oil pressure, and water temperature gauges, it's ready to hit the road with confidence. What truly sets this 1937 Ford apart is the attention to detail in its professional build. From the polished street rod stance to the classic gasser-inspired design, every curve and line is intentional. 1932 Ford Roadster Custom. Price: $33,000. Mileage: 400 miles. Location: Sugar Hill, Georgia. Turning heads wherever it rolls, this 1932 Ford Roadster Custom is a masterclass in hot rod craftsmanship. Its custom fiberglass body and frame, expertly built by Fat Cat's Fabrication in 2023, sits atop a front suspension by Pete and Jake with full disc brakes, while the rear features a 4-link setup with Viking adjustable shocks and a Ford 9-inch rear end with a 3.25 open differential. Powering this beauty is a Ford 302 non-roller, paired with an AOD automatic and locker shifter, topped with triple Stromberg 90 carburetors for a perfect balance of classic sound and modern performance. Every detail inside is equally impressive. Bronze custom-cut windshield glass, dolphin gauges, tilt steering, and a rich caramel interior complement the staggered drag-style wheels. 255/50R16 in the rear and 26x 4.5-15 in the front. Easy wire harness keeps the electricals clean and organized. This Roadster fires up instantly and delivers a smooth, exhilarating ride. 1959 Cadillac Custom. Price: $38,000. A true icon of classic American luxury, this 1959 Cadillac Custom is a show-stopping masterpiece with timeless lines and sleek tail fins that define the era. Beneath the hood lies a robust V8 engine, fully tuned and ready to deliver smooth, commanding power that makes every drive feel effortlessly grand. The automatic transmission ensures a silky smooth ride, perfectly complementing the Cadillac's renowned comfort and presence. Inside, the cabin exudes vintage elegance with plush seating, gleaming chrome accents, and a refined dash layout, combining classic style with modern functionality. Every corner of this Cadillac reflects meticulous attention to detail, from its polished exterior to the thoughtfully restored interior. Whether cruising down the boulevard or displayed at a car show, this 1959 Cadillac Custom captures the essence of 1950s sophistication while offering a thrilling and reliable driving experience. 1929 Ford Model A. Price: $22,500. Mileage: 12,345 miles. Location: Wyandotte, Michigan. Emerging straight from the spirit of early hot rodding, this 1929 Ford Model A brings together pure steel, vintage attitude, and handcrafted character in a traditional rat rod style. Powered by a classic flathead V8 paired with a 3-speed manual, it delivers the kind of raw, mechanical driving experience only an old-school build can. The bagged rear end adds stance and attitude, while custom paint, striping, and a gold-trimmed interior give it a one-of-a-kind personality. The welded doors, topless setup, and summer cruiser nature make it a nostalgic throwback built purely for fun. Built by a Midwestern shop and maintained with care, including a newer battery, it's a finished rat rod that looks the part, runs strong, and brings smiles everywhere it goes. 1923 Ford T-Bucket Hot Rod. Price: $13,500. Mileage: 1,234 miles. Location: Lynchburg, Ohio. Reimagined with bold personality and built to be driven anywhere, this 1923 Ford T-Bucket offers a fiberglass body titled as a 2003 and a classic hot rod stance that grabs attention from every angle. A mild SBC 350 V8 paired with a turbo 350 transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear makes it a surprisingly reliable cruiser, one the owner confidently claims could be driven coast to coast. Recent upgrades include fresh headers, a new starter, a new storage lid, updated headlights, underglow lighting, frame paint, engine paint, and retouched flame pinstriping, along with Cadillac leather-wrapped interior panels. With more parts already on the way, this T-Bucket continues to get refined while keeping its raw, go-kart-like handling and unmistakable street rod style. It's loud, flashy, fun, and impossible to ignore, exactly what a real T-Bucket should be. 1929 Chevrolet International AC Sedan. Price: $16,500. Location: Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Elegantly preserved and restored with remarkable authenticity, this 1929 Chevrolet International AC Sedan stands as a near-museum-grade example of early American motoring. Restored in the late 1970s and judged by the VCCA at an impressive 939 out of 1,000 points, it remains mechanically sound, cosmetically striking, and completely road-ready. Its smooth-running original drivetrain, exceptional 9.5/10 paintwork, and meticulous attention to factory-correct details make it a standout among true vintage sedans. Offered with documentation, extra parts, and a custom car cover, this Chevy is ideal for collectors seeking a proven, well-judged classic, or anyone who wants to enjoy a pre-war antique that can be confidently driven anywhere. 1929 Ford GT Roadster. Price: $25,000. Mileage: 6,000 miles. Location: Dobson, North Carolina. Reimagined with true hot rod heritage, this 1929 Ford GT Roadster blends period-correct attitude with long-haul drivability. Built in California in 1990, it carries a Brookville steel body atop a 32 Ford chassis, powered by a warmed-up 1950s Ford flathead fitted with Offenhauser heads, Offie intake, electronic ignition, and the unmistakable rumble of vintage speed equipment. A late 70s Ford truck 4-speed adds overdrive for effortless cruising, while the 8-inch rear with 3.00 gears keeps the highway manners smooth. Finished with 40 Ford wheels wrapped in Coker radials designed to mimic bias-ply style, plus a 32 grille and classic headlights, this Roadster delivers authentic early hot rod character with reliable modern touches, perfect for multi-hour drives, weekend shows, or old-school cruising with flair. 1932 Ford Coupe. Price: $35,000. Mileage: 1,300 miles. Location: Toledo, Ohio. Stepping into this 1932 Ford three-window coupe feels like entering the sweet spot between old-school attitude and modern engineering, where classic hot rod lines meet the refinement of a fresh LS3/4L60E drivetrain. Built just 1,200 miles ago, the fiberglass body sits on a fully sorted chassis, and the Holley Terminator X Max system with a 7-inch digital display transforms daily use into something effortless and precise. Power windows, keyless entry, heat, and AC bring comfort to the forefront, while Willwood four-wheel disc brakes ensure the coupe stops as confidently as it accelerates. Every detail, from wiring to drivability, reflects a thoughtfully executed build, giving you the style of a 32 with the reliability and punch of a contemporary performance car. Whether you're cruising, showing, or considering a trade for another standout machine, this coupe is engineered to deliver enjoyment on every mile. 1932 Ford GT Coupe 2D. Price, $25,000. Mileage, 1,500 miles. Location, Bagaw, North Carolina. Emerging with the stance and attitude of a true street rod, this 1932 Ford three-window coupe blends a fiberglass body with a custom frame and a reliable, well-built 355 small block that carries a mild cam, roller rockers, and supporting upgrades for a crisp, responsive power band. Paired with a 700R4 overdrive automatic, it offers highway-friendly cruising while still delivering the rumble and character expected from a 32 build. Power disc brakes front and rear, power windows, and the option of swapping on an additional set of wheels give the car both convenience and personalization. Finished in deep burgundy over a clean black interior, it presents as a driver-ready hot rod with modern comforts. 1931 Ford Tudor. Price, $3,000. Mileage, 300,000 miles. Location, Kannapolis, North Carolina. Presented as a pure builder's platform, this 1931 Ford Model A Tudor body offers an authentic steel shell with strong bones and the unmistakable silhouette that helped define early American motoring. Its panels remain impressively straight for its age, making it an ideal candidate for anything from a traditional hot rod or patina-preserved cruiser to a fully reimagined custom street machine. With a clean title and no mechanical components included, it provides the perfect starting point for buyers who want to choose every detail of their drivetrain, suspension, and interior. This Tudor body stands ready for a new direction, whether you envision a period-correct restoration, a chopped and channeled rod, or a fresh creation that blends vintage lines with modern performance. 1931 Ford Model A Roadster. Price, $18,000. Location, Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Step into classic Americana with this 1931 Ford Model A Roadster, a beautifully maintained example of early automotive charm. Powered by a reliable stock engine upgraded with electronic ignition and a 6-volt alternator, it combines vintage looks with modern reliability. The vehicle also features LED lighting in select areas, enhancing both visibility and style. This Roadster has earned recognition at local car shows, taking home a few trophies for its timeless appeal and meticulous upkeep. Titled in Pennsylvania, it's a ready-to-enjoy classic for collectors or weekend cruisers seeking the perfect blend of history and fun behind the wheel. 1940 Ford Deluxe Convertible. Price, $51,900. Location, Ellington, Connecticut. Step back into the golden era of American automotive design with this stunning 1940 Ford Deluxe Convertible. Its instantly recognizable heart-shaped grille and gracefully curved fenders exude classic elegance, while the sealed beam headlights seamlessly integrated into the body showcase Ford's early attention to aerodynamics. The exterior gleams with abundant chrome trim along the bumpers, hubcaps, and headlight surrounds, perfectly complementing the flowing lines of this iconic two-door model inside. The rich maroon and tan interior blends style and comfort, featuring a horizontal 100 miles per hour speedometer, gauges for fuel, water temperature, oil pressure, and battery charge, and a two-spoke steering wheel proudly embossed with Ford Deluxe script. The innovative 3-on-the-tree column-mounted shifter adds vintage character, while a heater, analog clock, and period-correct radio complete the authentic driving experience. 1929 Ford Model A Roadster Pickup Hot Rod. Price, $42,900. Mileage, 1,144 miles. Location, Salem, Ohio. Stunning craftsmanship defines this 1929 Ford Model A Roadster Pickup Hot Rod, a true showstopper built over 4 years with no expense spared, estimated $100,000 to duplicate. Every inch of this all-steel classic radiates attention to detail, from the flawless yellow exterior to the meticulously finished gray interior. Designed to be both a show car and a capable cruiser, it's road-ready for cross-country trips while turning heads at every stop. Under the hood, this hot rod is powered by a 1951 Oldsmobile 303 Ci V8 mated to a 3-speed manual 1939 Ford transmission, delivering smooth, responsive power that perfectly complements its classic lines. Every component is documented in a full build and spec book, detailing every nut, bolt, and even the paint or coatings applied, making it one of the most detailed restorations you'll find. Whether you're a collector seeking a museum-quality piece, a classic car enthusiast wanting a turnkey show car, or simply someone who loves driving the finest hot rods. 1931 Ford Model A Street Rod V8. Price, $29,900. Mileage, 8,000 miles. Location, Newfield, New Jersey. Captivating from every angle, this 1931 Ford Model A Street Rod V8 blends classic charm with modern performance. Built on an all-steel body with matching fenders and running boards, it's finished in a striking two-tone candy red paint with chrome accents that demand attention. Every detail, from the flip-out windshield to the rear-mounted spare tire, showcases the care and craftsmanship poured into this hot rod. Power comes from a GM 350 V8, casting 140-16379, paired with a smooth turbo 350 automatic transmission, sending strength to a 10-bolt rear end. The car features front independent suspension, rear springs, power brakes with front discs, dual exhaust with chrome tips, headers, an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor, and Mallory ignition. Chrome alternator, electric fan, and upgraded 12-volt system ensure reliability on every drive. Inside, a custom velour two-tone interior is complemented by odometer gauges, a Grant GT steering wheel, tilt steering, and an AM/FM cassette radio. Chrome headlights, taillights, and grille details round out the look, while the relocated fuel tank in the rear cab completes the modern touches.